Hello, hello, hello. It's your girl, everyone's princess planner, Nicole Mullican, and it's Monday, President's Day, and we're getting ready to leave for Monterey, but I did want to honor my commitments. I didn't get to film yesterday, so last time we talked, I got a new job, and I basically started on Friday. No, I started Saturday. And I also worked yesterday, and today I'm off, and then I'm working through like the rest of the week. So it's just a little bit crazy. So go from going to not working for like months and months to now suddenly like working and clocking my hours. It is a little bit of a like jumping right into the deep end of a swimming pool, but I'm so excited. I'm not complaining at all. But I did want to film because like I'm not going to give this up. This is something I've been wanting to do for a long time, and I'm really passionate about it, and I just want to connect. So I'm going to continue our discussion on self-love. So last time that we talked, we were, praising, taking appreciation for where we are in that moment. So when you're feeling yourself in a loop, or spiraling or thinking negatively, like catch yourself, give yourself a big hug, and then just, do appreciation. I have a roof over my head. I have, a husband that loves me. I am appreciative of the clothes that are on my skin. I appreciate the movies I get to watch. I appreciate that we have a television, and, just the fact that we have one. I appreciate hangers that keep my clothes up and off the ground. I appreciate the couch that we get to sit on. I appreciate that I have a desk. I appreciate, that I have a platform where I can share my thoughts and ideas. So like that's, what you would do. And we talked about that last time. You can go back and watch that. And then, practicing gratitude outside of the appreciation, so maybe that's something you do in a day and to start your morning routine. Maybe it's something you end the day for your morning routine, or you do it whenever you want. You can do it in your planner. I like writing it down because that's also something that helps me when I start to feel like that kind of weight, or if I notice that I'm just low energy, I can grab my planner and look at all the things that I have accomplished, things to be grateful for. And I also write down words of affirmation. So if you're not familiar with words of affirmation, you're saying on paper, but I also like to say it out loud too, that I'm worthy. I am full of magic. I am worthy of success. I have what it takes to be successful. I'm determined. Saying those things out loud, your brain, the way, like, okay, and I'm not really the one to talk to you about your brain and how it works, but it does, when you're saying it, your brain will process that, and while it's filling that in, it's taking those negative things away. So the more that you do it, it's kind of like if athletes train and train and train and train, some things just become instinctual, and you're able to like fall back on it. It's like that muscle memory. The more that you do it, then those negative thoughts go away, but it's not something that happens overnight. And it's something that you could go 6 months, a year, and be feeling amazing and full of magic, and then just something will happen. And it's like wham, and you're right back there. But here's the thing, you'll be able to recover faster if you're doing these things, because you'll catch yourself. So this is something that may have had you like on your couch for a month, it might only be a week. It might only be a few days, or it might even only be a day. It's really tough to tell because it all depends on how much you're doing it. which is important because when it comes to self-love and self-care, this is where I'm like, they're not the same thing. Self-care is for me, and this is, other people may have different thoughts, and, and share in the comments, share below, what, if you think self-care is something different. But for me, self-care is the things I do to take care of myself, and self-love is the practice of loving myself. So self-care to me is like going out for a walk. Self-care is taking care of my skin. So doing a facial, getting a facial, getting your eyebrows waxed and your nails done. Those are forms of self-care. Attending a conference, that's going to be self-care. The conference, though, to me also could speak to self-love, because depending on what that conference is, like, for example, if it's like Go Wild, I'm going to go with self-care. But if it's on like let's say that you were going to go see like Tony Robbins or Mel Robbins or like Dean Graziosi, those are like some really big names in self-love coaching, mindset coaching, life goal coaching. If you were to see one of them, then that's going to speak to the self-love, because they're going to give you a ton of information on things that can help, tools that can help you, love yourself, practices to where you can really move forward quickly. And they do a lot of free things, and I've taken advantage of some of those. So that's like where some of this has come into play. They do a lot of online things. I try to look for the ones that are free because it's not costing me any money. But if you have the money to spend on it, I'm sure that those are phenomenal. There's also a bunch of apps that some of them offer. And again, they may have a cost to them. So I usually will do a free trial when they offer them. And then I'm quick to back out when it's going to charge again. Because I just, we are on a very tight budget, and we have some big financial goals that we want to accomplish. So I'm mindful of that. So self-care, self-love. So we really are talking about loving ourselves. So these are so gratitude, appreciation. And the other thing that I think is important is like writing a letter to yourself. How would you talk to 8-year-old Nicole? So 8-year-old Nicole wanted to be a Supreme Court justice. She wanted to be Annie on Broadway. She wanted to go all over the world. She wanted to, she knew that she was going to be married and have kids. And she just wasn't afraid. Really, really fearless. Would try things, would make new friends, and everything was easy. So things obviously didn't go that way. I'm not a Supreme Court justice. I never went to Broadway, and I married, no kids. So am I going to tell 8-year-old Nicole, your life doesn't look anything like you thought it was going to be, and why did you give us these dreams that we were never going to achieve? And no. If you saw an 8-year-old, you're going to tell them, wow, those are amazing things. Like, you can do it. Believe in yourself. Go after it. Right? You're going to. You're not going to tell them, oh, life is hard. Well, you're not going to, because people may have done that to you on your journey, and you don't want to take that hope away from a little kid. The little kid that tells you that they believe in Santa Claus, you're not telling that 8-year-old kid, well, Santa Claus is... I mean, and maybe your families are different, and maybe you don't believe in Santa Claus, but most people don't tell a kid that they don't know that there's no Santa, because it's, you're stealing that magic away from them. And FYI, I still believe in Santa Claus because there's like so many amazing things that happen around Christmas. Sometimes you find that extra money in your budget. Sometimes, you know, you find a toy and neither your spouse remembers buying it. That happened to us. And I mean, my parents were really good at faking out, but they were like, I didn't buy it, you didn't buy it. So how did I get there? So they were like, Santa, you know, like I just like those little things that happen around Christmas time. I'm like, those elves, that's Santa, you know, that's just me. Cause I like to keep that speaks to that, the magic of Christmas, you know, the wonder, you know, and the whole Jesus is the reason for the season. Yes, you know, for me, I am Christian, but I think you can do both. I don't think one is wrong. I mean, you know, there's Saint Nicholas and he is a saint so like, you know, like it's a whole other topic and that's not what we're here for. And I'm squirreling. So let's get back on track. So this, you know, talking to yourself like you would when you were 8, writing that letter to yourself, telling yourself of all the things that you're going to accomplish, that you're proud of yourself for. If you woke up this morning, you crushed it. If you're in bed watching this, still amazing because you're taking some time, like we talked about, out of your routine to do something for yourself. Watching this would count. So amazing. High five. Good job. I hope when you go into the restroom and you look at yourself in the mirror, give yourself that high five. Break that loop. Even if you feel like you don't deserve a high five, I'm telling you, you do deserve a high five. High five, woohoo! Your brain can't take that away from you. It will change. Smile. Do you know that there's like a scientific thing when we smile, it changes your energy? 100%. I'm not wrong. That's backed by science. So if you start to feel low energy, just simply smile. And also when you smile, it does something to your voice. Your voice isn't going to sound like Eeyore. Thanks for noticing me. When you smile, it gives you that little positive, like a facelift. Your smile is like a facelift for your face, which is like good because that's where your smile is. So that's like some self-love. The other thing that I want to talk about quickly before we end for the day, because I am conscious of the time and it's a holiday. And if you're watching this later, it may not be a holiday for you, but I don't like the videos to go on too long because that's just more chance for me to be squirrely. I want us to be conscious of where we are in our journeys right now. All of us are going to be in different places. You know, I'm just having gotten out of a shower filming a YouTube video. You too can, you know, be a content creator, probably better than me, and be like, I could do this so much better than her. Please do it. Get out your camera. Start filming today. Do it better than me. But I'm doing it. So my journey is going to be a little bit different than yours if you're just starting. Maybe you are really in a very difficult place and you just are having a really hard time showing love to yourself, and it's okay. Again, forgive yourself for things that didn't happen the way that they wanted to. Get in that process of like letting that go. If you need to talk to somebody, talk to someone, anybody. If you need to get help for anything, reach out and get help. There's apps, there's all kinds of resources on like Pinterest. Google is a great place to search for things. But get that help. But the one thing I want to drive home, the whole point of this today is 343-pound Nicole is not the same Nicole as 287-pound Nicole. 343-pound Nicole fought against every single thing that we were trying. Kept telling myself, you've walked before. You've given it up. You've done Weight Watchers off and on all these times. Okay. You're not going to not eat meat on Monday. Like, what? We don't do that. You're not going to have sugar for the whole entire month of January? Like, who are you? I don't even recognize you. Okay, that's going to last. Tomorrow you'll be having a Coke. I know it. Nicole, why do you even think that you can do anything? Who is going to listen to you? Who thinks that you have anything of value to say? You think that you can go on YouTube and you can do this? Are you crazy? Have you seen yourself? This is the tape that has played in my head for years. This is the tape that has played even recently with flipping the camera on. Like I said, this is something I had thought about for a little, maybe almost 2 years now, and finally did it. So I want to tell you that you can stop those conversations with yourself. Nope. And this is my catchphrase. I don't subscribe to your channel. So when I hear the voice coming in, nope, we don't subscribe to that. Nope. Swipe. Put the visual of yourself swiping that away. When you read sometimes, maybe you're like me sometimes and you want all the tea, but sometimes when you see those negative posts, you're like, no. Oh, cute little bunny. Oh, I love that quote. But you know what I'm talking about. The negative things, the little argument. Nope. I'm not here for that today. I'm not subscribing to that today. So we're not subscribing to the tape, and no. Get out. When you hear that coming in, nope. Take your finger and swipe up. Don't swipe right. Swipe left. I think swiping right, I don't know. I never did this, but I think swiping right was you matching to that person. So we're swiping left. Swipe left, or, scroll up. Like, nope. We don't want that. No. You don't get to come in here and tell me how I feel about myself. I know that I'm unicorn magic. I'm amazing. I'm doing things that other people are afraid of doing. I do hard things. I do them well. I'm crushing life. I got the job and I'm going to crush it. You don't know. No. So that's how we start. So this is all getting started. Appreciation, gratitude, affirmations, letter to your 8-year-old self. You want to do these things the letter to your 8-year-old self is not something you have to do every day, but the affirmations, gratitude, appreciation, try to do those daily. And then don't subscribe to the tape. You'll catch it. You'll notice it. Now that we're having this conversation, you're going to notice it. It's going to happen. It's going to be like, I didn't really notice how, and you'll catch it in a moment. You'll be like, God, I'm so stupid. Nope. No, I'm not. Sorry for calling myself stupid. Don't talk to my friend like that. If someone called your best friend stupid, you'd be like, my best friend's not stupid. Who are you calling stupid? Well, you have to be your own best friend. No one is going to love you the way that you love you. No one's going to believe in your dreams the way you believe in your dreams. No one is going to, because how many times a day do you find yourself being alone with yourself? So if you're alone with yourself for a lot of time, shouldn't you love yourself? Even a little bit? Just makes sense. So I hope that this was helpful, and we're going to continue the conversation again. I'm going to try to film my video tomorrow so that it will be up for Wednesday, and we'll finally get this regular schedule going, and I don't have to like pivot on a Wednesday. So that's what we're aiming for. So if you see me on and like in all the social media stuff, and you're watching this, then you're gonna know that on Monday. Oh, it's only 7:30. I thought it was 8:30. Life happens. So you know that we rent a room from my mother-in-law. I was not making that up. And we're going to Monterey. So I gotta go and get ready. So have a great day, and I'll catch you in the comments and on social media. Bye.